Greetings, my little subs and subs to be. I am Master Dominic. This is Angel.
What up?
It's my absolute pleasure to welcome you back to Dungeons 3, where we aren't streaming in the middle of the night this time, so I won't have to end because it's suddenly almost midnight. Okay. I believe we were on the 3rd level. Okay. Now, what do I have the little snuts working on? Morning, Juice.
Good morning.
Okay, have them dig more into that. Figure out what's over there. We got some more resources over here. Got some... Ooh, a lot of gold. Very nice. Yes, keep having them dig stuff up. Very good, very good. Okay, right, I remember what I was doing now. Okay. I'm letting them finish up all these traps and stuff for one entrance. And once that's completed, I'm going to make a connecting hallway for the other entrance, so any heroes that try to get in will be slaughtered before they get anywhere near my dungeon heart. So that way it'll be safe for me to take my troops out to murder things on the overworld.
Spiders have spread throughout the underground.
Yeah, can't have that. Oh, they're immediately going for it. Hell no. Kill them all. Not having some spidery bullshit in my dungeon.
Yo! That'll not to work. Just once.
Even more powerful. What's that noise?
Sounds like somebody using some power tools. I think the guy that owns that motorcycle was doing some maintenance on it recently. Maybe he's still working on it. Though not very good idea when it's supposed to storm soon.
So you're gonna use power tool when it's about to storm? You, sir, are asking for an accident.
Yeah. Yes, juice spiders, and now they're all dead.
Good. All spiders deserve death.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Kill them!
It's payday.
They will be paid after they finish murdering. Good. Oh, hell yeah. Diamond vein. So infinite money! Alright, let's go ahead and set up the treasury here. There we go. Does that include Lucas the spider?
No, it never includes Lucas, because it's adorable.
But you said all spiders need to die.
Okay, all actual non-sentient spiders need to die.
Okay.
There. Happy? Piggy, piggy, piggy.
Juice is just having fun now. Okay, I need more spike traps. Not enough toolboxes. Nah. Work faster, little snots. I literally just woke up. Hey, that's great. You get to wake up and watch me build death traps and, you know,
Get
murder
out of
things.
bed!
Fair enough. They always immediately be like, somebody tell me to get out of bed.
Get out of bed!
Mm.
Go play with Eevee! I mean the cat, not the Pokemon.
Huh.
Well, you know how weird some people can be. They were like, oh my god, they got an Eevee! I was like, no.
I didn't even have to ask this time. Huh.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Alright, they're filling it in. Okay, that's just them on the golf cart. Aww. Little dragon emotes. Okay.
Steelsmith wasn't built in a day, but if you lame asses had been there, the entrance gate still wouldn't be finished!
What the hell is his malfunction?
I don't know, but it's hilarious. Okay, that's 3 more demons, and I now need more space.
Okay.
Okay, I need to make more beds for my demons.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Oh, good. We entered the trapped hallway.
What is her malfunction?
Eevee has started doing this thing where if I'm in bed too long, she will meow and paw at my face. Okay, see? You get a wake-up call no matter what. It's not one of us yelling at you to wake up, it's your little kitty being like, Mommy, Mommy, wake up, Mommy.
Mommy! Come play with me!
Love me!
You need to get out of bed! She'll do it multiple times, too.
Ah, good kitty.
Good kitty! Who's your good kitty? Speaking of good kitties, where's Fuzzle?
Probably napping in the bedroom.
Think she's still upset I stepped on her tail last night?
Yeah, she gets over that stuff pretty fast.
Which, again, I wouldn't have done had she moved.
This is true. Key will be like, Mom, 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 Mom! It happens. I always feel bad when I step on Eevee, even though cats know just how to get right under you.
Oh, and Fuzzle does. And she does it all the time, and she knows it, and she, you know...
She really does.
Brat.
Yes, she is, but she's all right. Alright, let's see if there's anything else fun to find here in the dungeon while they work on making all those traps. Just destroy everything. I've literally tripped over Eevee before. Yeah, we trip on Fuzzle all the time.
Okay. So, then let's do this. Ah, son of a fuck.
It's always so fun just watching them tear the place apart.
My grandmother could build this base faster and protect it better than you.
Shut up.
He is a dick.
Who is this Louver?
That's Grimly the Dwarf King. One of the heroes of the light. That, again, this game points out very, very obviously that despite them being heroes on the side of good, they are giant fucking assholes. That in any other circumstance, you'd be like, oh, so this is the villain of the game. Except, you know, we're supposed to be the villain.
Yeah, reminds me of that episode I was watching yesterday that I was telling you about. Okay, so this guy who looks pretty much like he could be Wesker is a fucking federal agent.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me about that. An episode of Matlock or something?
Yeah. It's like, wait a second, how is that even possible? No, wait, I build it.
It's back in the days where all the villains had to have sunglasses,
Island of Evilness is being attacked.
capes,
Oh,
or
I'd love to work with
eye patches.
just once.
Oh, I didn't even know they could do that.
You have lost an Island of Evilness.
Oh, I didn't realize they could turn those back. Okay. I will need to work on that then.
Okay, so I make it 2. I can do that. This could work, I think.
No, I didn't want to grab everyone. Finally. I wanted everyone except the orcs.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Alright, everybody, you
Tunnels
enjoy your 2
must
seconds of sunlight.
die.
Back in the dungeon.
I am the evil.
Payday.
Okay, now let's try this again, but do it right. only want my demons and Talia.
Legolas, fuck her up.
I knew you'd need me.
I know I need to go this way, so I can reconvert this Isle of Evil.
Okay.
Oh, no, wait. No, I don't. And while I'm up here, I'll try to convert one of those graves. I love how serene and peaceful everything is. And then it just all goes to hell the moment we make our entrance.
And it is for me.
Yeah, it is. Alright, good. I have my Isle of Evil back.
That looks okay.
Yeah, I don't care if the demons die, they get reincarnated. Their deaths are unimportant. As long as I have the magic to respawn them, I got plenty of that down in my dungeon.
All right, you undead! Up you get! Fight for me and regain your honor. I am Isildur's heir. I mean, the deathly pale evil's messenger. Fight for me, and I will consider your oath fulfilled. An oath that you never swore.
Wow.
Excuse me, I seem to have mixed a few things up.
Splendid.
She's
speech.
not very good at
But
this,
good
is
enough
she?
for the minus
She's
hordes
still
buried
learning.
here, who excitedly signaled their approval, even if it was with nothing more than a moaned brains. And so, the Walking Dead arose to serve the abominable evil. And of course, his eloquent envoy with the split personality.
Hey, I can't hear you.
I certainly hope so. I don't want to just waste my insults.
We'll talk later. Go and
I certainly hope so. I hate to think I'm wasting my insult. I didn't even feel that. That could be a problem. But then again, that
What
happens.
are you doing, you deadbeat? Are you seriously going to let a few old corpses get the better of you? Take care of this, baby, before I kick your asses so hard you fly all the way to Stormbreeze, where you can tell Thanos personally what a bunch of goddamn cowards you really are.
And the living dead rose.
Oh, so I can just respawn them. Okay. That's cool. Okay, yeah, I burnt up a lot of magic there, respawning all those demons. But now I got more evil coming in, so I'm good. Okay. More spikies. Not enough toolboxes. Well, then the little snots need to work faster. Yeah, do I have enough food for all of them? Yeah, I got plenty of gobblers. Good, 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 good. Things are going well. Okay. Yes, more spikes.
Fighters, I mean zombies, I mean undead, oh, whatever. Rise!
Like, you fucking know what I mean.
Oh, I'd love to work with professionals. Just once.
Okay, so the zombies aren't very strong. So I, like, actually need to have them working with my actual minions to make this shit work right.
Command me!
Alright, in the meantime, let's go ahead and gather everyone up.
What do you want me to do?
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Frick. Okay, hold on. Okay, we're good.
If you worked any slower, you'd be going backwards.
Okay, let's take out more of these bastions of good that are here.
Ouch! Ouch!
The more evil deeds we commit, the more evil power I get. And that is going to be useful for tearing this place apart. God damn, these guys are strong. Oh, there's another patrol behind us, damn.
Ouch! Ouch!
Uh-huh.
Take out the healer. There we go.
Heyday.
Take that, you worm!
Ooh, another grave site. If I can actually get this, I get more zombos to just set on the land whenever I feel like. Hell yeah. Rise, my undead minions!
Your undead joined the monstrous evil, and with a spirited, if moaned, brains, staggered off towards the human defenders, the glorious...
Hey, that's my text. You don't even appear in this dialogue at all.
Your problem for taking such a long ciggy break. I'll take over your job in the long run. That's something we can both agree on.
Are your two personalities conspiring against me? Huh. As a narrator, I am unsurpassed. If you heard the stories I tell in the bar on weekends... forget about that. Additional undead have been secured for the insidious evil. Suddenly, a few dissatisfied bears appeared directly in front of Talia. Exactly, bears. And they attacked.
Hey!
This
Fuck
had
you.
nothing to do with a certain narrator's injured pride, but made total sense within the framework of the story. The Walking Dead set out to destroy
So
all living things. All
He
good
did
living
this just
things,
because
of
he's being a
course.
petty bitch.
Asshole!
Look, she kind of earned that.
Fucking dick sending bears after me. Fuck you and your bears. Okay, put some upgrades into my demons. Okay, another bastion of good for me to corrupt.
Maybe next time do not insult the narrator.
Hey, in one of the DLCs I get to fight the narrators, so this shit's gonna kick off later. I'm gonna beat the main game, then I'm gonna slowly start working through the DLCs.
That Talia sure can't take much. There she goes, dropping again.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, all the spike traps are set up, and now I just need my arrow traps.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Oh my fucking god, I don't care. Great. Fucking makes me okay.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get my people here to deal with this.
Steel Smith wasn't built in a day, but if you lame asses had been there, the entrance gate still wouldn't be finished!
There we go.
He has been a little bit of an asshole.
A little bit. But again, that's kind of the point. Okay, there. All the traps I can put along my death hallway are
It's
set.
payday.
So I'll let the little snots finish those up. Actually, I could throw a few more spike
One of
traps
your
here.
islands of evilness is under attack.
Islands of evilness.
Yeah, the things that generate my evil energy.
The enemy has captured one of your islands of evilness.
Yeah, that's fine. I can fix it.
She needs to stop screaming.
What's up?
Okay, which one was it? It was this one.
Ouch!
Fighters, I mean zombies, I mean undead, oh, whatever. Rise!
He's not really speaking. Oh, that's scary.
Population limit reached? Population limit reached? Ha! Well then, plenty to throw at the enemy.
Oh yeah, because that's what you want to hear from your good guys. Oh yeah, we got plenty of people to throw into the battle.
Oh, why not?
Because that's my shtick. I'm the evil guy that's supposed to throw minions haphazardly into danger to die. You really want to hear that from the guy who's supposed to be protecting you, that's supposed to be a good guy?
Yeah, I'm not getting good guy vibes from him.
Yeah, holy shit.
I mean, I haven't since this whole thing started.
Okay. Well, now that I got pretty much all my demons this time instead of just like 3. Okay. Son of a bitch. Okay, I should be able to take over the last one of these graves.
dead. Yes, walk my mindless hordes and destroy the living. Do you always have to be so evil? Ugh. Is that a trick question? Naturally! Who, if not me?
And even more undead marched against the human defenses in the glamorous evil's name. They didn't stand a chance. But suddenly, and this had nothing to do with the protagonist's previous insults, evil bears once again appeared to attack Talia.
Hey, it's all right, okay? You can keep your job. I'm sorry.
Almost miraculously, a bolt of lightning hit the bears and killed them on the spot. Amazing. But of course, it all made sense within the greater framework of this story. And again,
No, it really
the
doesn't!
brain-hungry zombies rose against the human defenses.
I mean, it really doesn't make sense.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Oh, good for them. Oh, that's why it's so hard. The guy leading the charge is Grimly. Okay, wait a second. He's got backup from mages. Yeah, if I go around him and take out his reinforcements first...
The dungeon heart is being attacked.
Lovely.
Hey!
I have to leave you now because I have to prepare something back home. But you hold
I
the
just
fort.
remembered I left the other one.
Good. Take
Yeah, he's
care
running
now.
like a bitch because
With
we almost
these
killed him.
heroic words, Grimly, the great dwarf king, took to his heels and ran. Some might think it cowardly.
Yes, the damn coward. But we'll get him and then we'll organize an intervention. We'll tear him a new one.
My goodness, what a turn of phrase. Outrageous. Still, it was a desire I can only agree with. Come on, for the validation-craving evil.
Okay, give my people a moment to recharge, and for the zombies to respawn. I forgot I had the demonic portal spell now, so I can just go back to my dungeon whenever, so long as the heroes don't break the portal.
Everything good.
And zombies rose from their graves.
Hey! Take that, you worm!
Alright, all the guard towers are done. Main gate destroyed.
Oh, they! Take that, you worm!
And the good people's defensive camp went up in flames. The pitiful survivors ran in panic and dispersed in all directions.
Ha! Those cowards! See how they run! Isn't that funny?
It does have something comical about it. Even the zombies emitted a laughing moan before pushing on to get some tasty brains before the others did.
Yes.
Is there a reason the level hasn't ended? It said break down the defenses. I did that.
And zombies rose from their graves. There are enemies in your dungeon.
Well, good for them. I'll head back real quick just to make sure it's all safe. So what are the zombies doing? Oh, did I miss something here? Oh, I apparently did. Oh, there's a big-ass gate over here that I must need to break. Okay, good to know, good to know.
Evil. Just wait.
Holy crap, that thing is strong.
And zombies rose from their graves. It's payday.
The dark power fills me.
Oh, I'd love to work with you. Just once.
You don't get to talk shit anymore, you already feel like a bitch. The zombies are slowly coming to help. There it is, okay.
Now it is time to find Grimly and give him his rightful punishment.
What rightful punishment?
Oh, rightful or not, what do I care? As long as the dwarf suffers!
The lands of Ashspring were wholly under the crazed evil's control. Every now and then, a confused zombie would pop up, even though the living had already been driven out. But that didn't matter, for the absolute evil's hordes set out for Steelsmith, King Grimly's headquarters.
Hell yeah.
The Battle of Steelsmith. Led by Talia, the brutal evil's army had reached the dwarven town of Steelsmith and made ready to storm it. Inside, the fierce dwarven King Grimly planned its defense.
He can plan all he wants. I'm about to kill that drunk little midget.
No, it's not nice to have name calling.
Alright, you lazy buggers, get ready. That evil horde is going to show up with that pointy-eared cow any moment now. But Steelsmith is a fortress like none they've ever seen. So, take your positions, and don't forget, the elf is mine. I'm going to make slippers out of her ears. Did you hear the rumbling? They're here. I feel it in my right corn. Send out the scouts, and prepare the Death Hammer!
Finally, the time of the great battle was at hand. Talia's troops had taken the quickest route from the Ash Spring swamplands, and they were full of anger and determination to win this final confrontation.
I wouldn't say that. I'm still trying to persuade myself to return to the forces of good.
Okay. A part of Talia burned with anger and determination to win this final confrontation. Another wanted to form work groups and look after the bonsai garden.
Ugh, ignore my little moments. I'm going to crush that god's damn dwarf. He's made his last stupid comment about elves. I'm going to make gloves out of his beard.
What's this whole thing about everybody using bits of their opponents for slippers or gloves? That's incredibly unhygienic. The time had come. Talia began to raise a great army for the erratic evil.
You know that's, evil doesn't care about that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah. Okay, let me... Where's the door? Okay, we only got the one door, so that's good. And I got no evil and no mana right now, so... Gonna have to... just research what I can, which is gold for now. One second. Okay.
Everything okay?
Banhammer. Been happening a lot more lately, but I actually think that's a good sign for our channel. If we're getting lots of viewers to the point that scammers are constantly in our chat, that's kind of validating. At least my way of seeing it.
Okay.
Okay, what research do I have available here? Ooh, I can start making undead. Let's see, Little Snot, which undead will automatically return when they die again. Turn. Ooh. Okay, let's see about making this an undead run. This sounds fun. So I'll need to clear a section out for that. Already got the treasury here. Nope, not that one.
And again, the exploratory evil dug up a few trapped dwarves. Obviously, getting trapped while digging seemed to be the order of the day around here.
Okay. Dwarves? So, like, enemies? Fuck. How come every time I try to build something around here, I run dick first into a bunch of monsters or enemies or something?
I tried to guidance on one tech game, but I'm trying to run dick first into a stick.
You're not wrong, good lord. Feel bad for that guy. Holy shit.
Not as bad as he's feeling, I'm sure.
Again, not wrong.
The Deathly
I want
Pale
you to know I
was
am not
erected a
annoyed.
cemetery. From now on, it could supply its
It's
own
very,
walking
very
dead.
upset.
Practically enough, heroes who had kicked the bucket were dropped here and then turned into brainless zombies. As an alternative, banshees could also be inspired to join the Burning Evil's army there.
Ooh, okay.
Hey, Talia, open those pointy ears of yours. I have a surprise for you in the Hellspawn. Something world-shaking. Come on, men! Fire the Death Hammer!
Goddess, is that...
Grimly had had a gigantic hammer built, the Death Hammer. This caused not only a disturbance in the force, but also in the ground, causing a massive earthquake. The effect on the dungeon was clearly noticeable. The dungeon heart in particular could only withstand but a few such blows.
How do you like that, you damned evil brood? Now, we just have to take a few minutes to rewind. But it was damn well worth it. Stay and enjoy the show, evil scum.
In his own lovingly insulting manner, Grimly made it clear to Talia and the perplexed evil that pulling back would not be an option. The giant hammer had to be destroyed.
We can't stay here. That thing has to be destroyed. After analyzing it briefly, I've discovered a great weakness.
Throw something through the 2-meter-wide cooling vent to destroy the reactor.
What? Nonsense! The thing is standing right there, so we can smash it to pieces.
Oh, why did I expect sophisticated tactics when I'm hanging around with bloodthirsty, not exactly intelligent, evil creatures?
Throw something through the cooling vent into the main reactor. Oh, good lord. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to get to work on making some horde stuff if I want to be able to have traps and doors for my dungeon. I'll need evil energy to do that, though. Let's see. This is where it spits me out immediately. Oh, good. And there's a thing for good immediately to the north. The Banshees are cool. I like the Banshees.
Well, everybody likes Banshees.
Okay, so I got 5 Banshees, a zombie, and Talia.
Oh god. She really needs to quit screaming!
Evil will
So that should be enough to at least take this so I can start accumulating evil energy. Go for the mage first. Oh, Banshees are short-range fighters.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
That's not good.
Your dungeon heart is under attack.
Yeah, no shit. I don't have this teleport spell.
Defend the dungeon heart. It's payday.
Give Talia more power. Shit, I think my graveyard might not be big enough. One, two, three. Okay, yeah. I'm good. I'm good. That could actually work.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Dude, calm down.
Time to massacre the evil scum.
Right, I need to be a little quicker about this so I can hurry and get up top to take out that smasher thing. Tinker's Cave. Requires a 5x3 area. Okay, so... if I do 5x6, then I can make 2 of the things. So 5x9 will then make 3.
That was a lot of math. I don't do math.
Payday.
Oh, first I need toolboxes to be able to make those things, duh. So I need workshop. Workshop. Where is... there it is. Hold on. Create-O-Mat needs a 3x3 area to work. Okay. Okay, now I should be able to build the... well, I can build the Tinkerer things once the little snots get to work and start pumping out toolboxes.
You know, something just occurred to me.
Huh.
That at the top of this castle, getting down has become kind of like a Dark Souls maze.
Enemies have
Like, if I
entered the
fall
dungeon.
too far, I either take damage or I die.
Fun times.
Fortunately, I went through this entire game without in a deathless run, so yay.
Oh. Okay, good. Got it. Rebuilding all the little graves there in better positions. Always bugs me when they're all like just spread out randomly. I need to be more organized. Okay, can I build the Tinkerer's mechanism yet? One a toolbox. Okay. Well, I got one going. So that's a start. Talia stronger, make it so I can get more creatures.
Okay, no, I can't.
Payday.
So, fuck it. I didn't want to do that anyway.
Oh, great. Payday, so let them do that.
Fall here. Do the next fall here. Then here. And that's image here.
Okay, and to run 3 machines, I will need 3 orcs. So I'll need to build at least 3 bedding areas for them. I'm gonna have orcs, then I'll need food, so gotta make a gobbler farm.
Okay.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Okay. Hi there.
Give me my orders.
What do you want? The giant's hammer! When do you want it? Now!
Okay. Weirdo.
You know, that actually doesn't do as much damage as I thought. The Dungeon Heart's barely taken anything since the level started.
Okay.
Yeah, gotta have more gold. Work faster, little snots. Collect the gold. Okay, so one more orc. And then a couple of banshees.
It's payday.
Oh, that's where my dwarf troop was trapped. Good thing you found them. I wasn't looking for them. All right, men, tear the dungeon apart.
Alright, what do you think?
That looks pretty freaking cool.
It's done!
Yay!
It's finally done!
Awesome.
Do you know how long this took me?
According to you, a few weeks.
Yeah! And many, 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 many long days. Now I just have to work on the inside.
Hey, get to decorate it. Yay!
Yay! The outside is finally done! I hate this stupid castle.
You're having fun.
Yeah, I am. And like I said, they give you a decent blueprint to start with, you just have to finish it.
Alright, got all 3 of my constructors set up. Good. There. And I've got a decent amount of creatures. Let me just go ahead and summon one more Banshee. Oh, right, I gotta set up all the traps.
I literally lost count how many, like, the amount of blocks that took me.
Getting windy outside.
Yeah, it's a little windy.
Tanos must die. So incredibly strong! He's not gonna get up. He's not gonna get up.
Okay, so that's where the gate is. Good to know. Okay, there's that the hammer thing they keep talking about. I need to find a way up to it, is the problem. Oh wait, I think I see how this works. I'm gonna have to work around it. Okay, wait.
It's payday. Daughter, reconsider your deeds. You can still turn back. No one need die today. Except these disgustingly evil creatures, perhaps, but certainly neither Grimly nor you. This bloke is more stubborn than those phone marketing people who are always trying to get me to buy some shite.
I too think that we should maybe rethink this. It is now time for dwarves to die!
And that prick was just being a distraction, so I wouldn't hear the fact that my dungeon heart was being attacked.
The dungeon heart is being attacked.
We're going to tear that damn dungeon apart.
Okay, one door, please.
What the hell was that?
I don't know.
I just go to the window and I see some poor defenseless bird, like, laying on the ground, like, what the fuck?
Funny.
Who put that window there?
Okay, now. That should allow me to set up a whole butt ton of arrow traps here. Once they have more toolboxes.
They have a lot of toolboxes and things.
Yeah. It's always for building stuff.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Are they?
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
What?
Again?
That fast? Man, they are not fucking around, huh?
Payday.
Okay, well, as long as I still got my islands making evil energy, I should be fine. Next thing I should actually build it should be an Arcanium. So I can start... I do not have that unlocked yet. So I can start using my spells.
Okie dokie. Of course, this took me like 3 weeks to build. I can't imagine how long it took me in-game. Like, are you fucking done yet?
Just spend years working on the castle.
Well, I would have had it done sooner had they not only done a half-assed job.
Not wrong.
And then I have to do a roof, and I have to think of all the other shit I need to put in here, and like you assholes. Suck.
Okay, do I have... Demonic Portal. Perfect.
Command me!
Okay, now if I need to get back to my dungeon in a hurry,
Everything good must die.
I can do so.
Oh, they!
It's weird hearing the Banshees scream over and over again, but cool. Okay, focus on the healer first. There we go. Always focus on the healer first, or else those battles take freaking ever.
Time to massacre the evil scum.
Bye-bye, baby!
It's payday.
Yes, burn it all. Yes, more evil power.
Freeze.
Okay, now I think this is like a component of that Death Hammer thing. So once it's broken, I think it'll weaken the hammer somehow.
So much for your Death Hammer, Grimly. Oh, did we break your toy? Are you going to cry like a little baby? Boo-hoo-hoo.
Wow.
You'll pay for that. Don't be giving yourselves any medals yet. The Dwarven Empire will strike back. Of that you can be sure.
We could still solve this peacefully. You? Now? Really? In my moment of triumph? There is nothing you can't ruin, is there? Sorry. Holy crap! You're even good to me! Sister, you have some real issues.
You're even
I
apologizing to
will take
me!
the Dwarven King and tear his city apart. Follow me to Steelsmith! Oh, hey!
Ooh, just barely got out of that fight alive. Okay, after they break this defense post, I'll have to use Demon Portal to head back down. Come on, kill things faster. There we go.
Kill things faster.
Yes. Okay, give everyone some time to rest, and I will build more traps while I'm here. Not enough gold. Fair enough. I did just build like a dozen or so of those arrow traps. Oh, they found a healing potion.
It's payday.
Wouldn't be the more evil thing to do? It would be to not let your people rest and just work them to death.
I mean, that's technically what I did for a lot of them because, you know, they died and got returned to their graves to regenerate.
But you're giving them time to rest. And that's not what evil people are supposed to do, right?
Did you really think I didn't have another ace up my sleeve? I had a second Death Hammer built. It will tear your dungeon apart.
Yeah, sure,
Another
sure.
one of those things? Ah, damn it all anyway. Get ready for impact!
With a kaboom, the second Death Hammer hit on the ground and sent its destructive waves toward the dungeon. The dungeon heart groaned under the blow. This Death Hammer also had to be destroyed quickly in order to save the dungeon heart.
Just to make sure nothing happens to my poor little hammer, I also built an SLD-26 magical tower shield generator. So knock yourselves out.
Generously, the
You have a
foolish
weapon,
dwarf
what
King
now?
Grimly revealed the safety mechanisms to the listening and taking notes evil. Before the second Death Hammer could be turned off, a team would have to land on Endor. I mean, the eager for a Star War evil had to destroy the magic shield.
Right then. First, we'll destroy the magical tower, and then Death Hammer number 2. No problem. We're good at
It's not like
breaking
you've seen
things.
Star Wars one too many times.
This game is just packed to the brim with referential humor. It's what makes it so hilarious. Just the constant fourth wall breaking jokes. Okay, I need to tear out more chunks of this place to find more mana and gold. Yeah, because this thing should be able to hold over 1,000 mana. There's only 400 in there. So I got plenty of room. And I need a lot more gold.
And again, the exploratory evil dug up a few trapped dwarves. Obviously, getting trapped while digging seemed to be the order of the day around here.
And stay down!
Yeah, so just let my people handle that. There we go. And then everybody back to work, or whatever the hell they were doing before this.
I am even stronger!
Okay, got a few more upgrades. I got plenty of evil energy right now, I just need more frickin' gold. There's gotta be a diamond vein somewhere in this level. This is weird that I'm actually, like, hurting for money right now, because normally I stockpile the crap and there's piles of gold just laying around the whole time that the little snots can collect when I start running low. The fact that I'm moving through the level so efficiently that it's like, yep, you're short on money because you're building things so much, it's like, goddamn.
Weird.
Yeah. I'm also keeping an eye on the little snots as they do the digging out now in case they do find the diamond vein. Or some sort of a nest of something. Or, you know, another squadron of dwarves, since that just seems to be happening now. Knowing my luck, it's gonna be in, like, the southeast section.
Okay.
Since, you know, I started by doing the northern and western part, it's gonna be in the part that I completely went around to start. Though, it all...
Isn't that usually how it goes, though?
Yeah, it's always in the last place you look. Although, with how things are going, I'm suspecting that when I do find it, it'll be guarded by some sort of creatures. Because that seems to be what happens every time. It's always, like, in a dragon or a spider nest or something. Okay, yeah, this is the whole section here. Break that one. I don't like this one just sitting over here. You little motherfucker! I told you to do something. You. Okay, good. At least some of them actually know what the fuck to do. Yeah, and it wasn't over there.
What
Enemies
exactly
have
are you
entered the
looking
dungeon.
The diamond vein. So, just, you know, unlimited money. Wow. Just killed the shit out of them fast. Yeah, so normally when you're digging, there are these, like, small plots of gold that are worth 75 points. Then you can find a gold vein, which is worth 15,000. But those all still have limits. Like, see, here's one here. It's down to 12,625. So, yeah, it'll run out eventually. And they've already run out a few other ones, too. Going to I am going with the niece and nephew to the trampoline park. Bit of a jump there. Have fun, Juice.
It still sounds like a fun day.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun. But the diamond vein is unlimited money, since diamonds are so valuable. So, if I can find it, once the little snots start mining it, it'll just be unlimited money.
Didn't you already find the diamond vein, like, yesterday?
Yeah, but that was in a different level. Every time you start a new level, it's a new dungeon. So you have to rebuild everything and find all the stuff. Yes, but I'm out of shape. My legs are going to hurt so bad tomorrow.
Please, if that's what you call out of shape.
Out of shape in the sense that they don't have much muscle mass.
Again, if that's what you call out of shape.
I mean, there are different ways a person can be out of shape. You know, you and I are both, you know, bigger than we should be. You know, but Juice is probably quite a bit smaller than they should be for their health. You know, there's different levels to this.
Come on. Yeah, I guess. Elect all the wheatgrass seed. Hey, there's still some stuff to be collecting. What are you doing, sir?
Creature will not require beer. Well, good, because I don't even have the ability to produce beer this early in the game.
Got lucky with the first death hammer. The second will destroy a dungeon.
Yeah, once you get into the later sections of the game, the creatures will start requiring certain needs to keep working for you. Like members of the Horde will want you to have a brewery on site so they can get some booze.
Jeremy.
Okay, Mr. Drunk Dwarf. Yeah, that's basically, you know, what's going on here. Racist-ass drunken dwarf trying to kick my ass, and doing a very poor job of it. Because, yeah, his little death hammer ain't much of a threat. It did just shy of 1,000 points of damage to my dungeon heart, which has a health bar of 10,000, and is clearly regenerating faster than he was able to deal damage. My wounds heal faster than you can make them. So, on that note... Oh, can I hire...
There's no need to wonder where your dad is.
Because he's right here!
And he's fresh out of mercy.
So on that note, let's round up all my undead troops yet again.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Imagine you're running like a business and all your workers go on strike because there isn't a bar near the workplace. We want some booze while we work. That can happen.
Yeah, except being drunk on the job will get you fired. In most...
Command me.
business.
In most businesses, yes. It honestly depends on the business and their policies on drinking.
Yeah.
Because with TFS, you know, they had their drinking streams, which was part of work. So
Well,
they
yeah.
were required to drink on the job.
Yes, and fortunately the people in Team 4-Star are smart enough to be like, if I know I'm going to get drunk on my ass, I'm going to stay put.
Yeah, they just stay in the office and do work after the stream while they sobered up, call a cab, or sleep on the fucking couch.
Or have someone come get them.
Correct.
Because I know Kaiser's married. Nick was at one point.
During the time of the streams, yes.
Defend the dungeon heart.
I don't know about Kieran and... Well, Kieran's got a girlfriend, doesn't he?
Yeah. Grant, I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know
Blind
Grant,
Evil
and
had
I don't
yet to
think
find
Jesse
another
was part
way
of
over the
TFS at the
demolished
time.
bridge. Had it even really searched for one? Needing an alibi, they quickly sent a few creatures swarming out as a vanguard.
And I don't know about Quinn.
We never know about Quinn.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you never know about Quinn. Quinn is,
Quinn.
Quinn, yeah.
Take me to the enemy!
And I mean that with all due respect.
Yeah?
I'm hungry.
Hungry one.
Well, I mean, I only had those two little itty-bitty things because I thought we were going to go out and get, you know, the groceries, and then we didn't.
Yeah, now it's well past when the storms were supposed to start and nothing happened.
And I feel bad because, again, we could have been going
Right,
to,
I get
you know,
the having a look around Evil's army had discovered a stone.
do some other things.
Just a little brute
Yeah,
force,
but
and it would
it's
fall
okay.
into the ravine to form something like a bridge.
Is everything in the dishwasher dirty?
The game logic.
Yes.
I had that last night.
Okay. Pizza, pizza, pizza.
Don't look at me like that, Gumbo.
Gumbo wants some pizza.
What are you doing?
Probably eating some hay off the floor. I gave him some hay this morning.
Defend the dungeon heart.
You know, you wouldn't have that if you kept it in the bowl where it belongs. I think just looking at me like, where's the phone at?
Y'all really could have used it. You remember the absolute amount of dishes that would occur at your house growing up? Y'all really could have used the dishwasher. Yeah, and every time I fucking said that to my parents, they said, yeah, you guys are the dishwashers.
We have a dishwasher.
Yeah, it's called a child. That was their logic.
No, I meant we have
No,
a
they...
dishwasher.
Juice was talking about when I was growing up. And how the dishes would just absolutely pile up a lot of the time. Because of, you know, having so many people living in one house. And anytime I brought up them buying a dishwasher so we wouldn't have to deal with that, they would say, yeah, we have a dishwasher, it's called a child. I'm not kidding.
What kind of misogynistic logic is that?
We live there without paying rent, so we do chores.
It's called being a fucking kid.
Yeah. And they made us do chores.
Did you get an allowance?
No.
Well then fuck that. At least I got an allowance for the chores I did.
And you know, we were allowed to live there.
Yeah, that's called slavery, just so you're aware.
I said that, and people said I was being a moron. Like, not just my parents. Other people were like, no, that's just part of being a kid. Doing chores and all that
I think
stuff.
my dad even said that to you. Remember he told you when you told him you used to work with your grandma on, like, a farm or whatever?
I would help my dad with his tree company.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, that's called slavery, just so you know.
Yeah, fucking right. Not much else. Barely food, let's be real. Yeah.
Yeah, didn't you used to live in Kentucky or something?
When I was at Job Corps, the Job Corps facility I went to was in Kentucky.
Okay. I could have sworn you mentioned something about, like, a farmy type place, like with animals and shit.
No. I mean,
You
my
set
dad.
up with your grandma or something.
I like.
I can't remember. Maybe I'm misremembering what you said.
You're mixing up a lot of different stories because this all sounds like bits and pieces of my life, but you've strung like all of them together into
Yeah,
one
I
thing.
can't remember half this shit. Okay, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm in pain, and I'm hungry.
Yeah. Barely food, but Dad always had to have the sweets. Yeah, you're not fucking wrong.
And if it was gonna rain, I wish it would fucking do it. It's getting dark out.
Okay, found another big gold vein. That'll help. Okay, more power for Talia. Yeah, I need more gold. Okay, clear out more chunks of this place.
Hot plate.
Why didn't you just grab an oven mitt?
Because I'm an idiot.
We have like 20 of them.
Because I'm an idiot. I mean, we've established this.
You're just silly is what you are.
Besides, it's probably far more entertaining for Jews to be hearing me screaming hot plate in the background.
Makes me think of one of the more recent Ninja Turtles reboots
Ugh.
where Master Splinter was an action movie star before he got turned into a rat.
Oh,
And that was
God.
why he got taken by, I think his name was Lord Draxum. He was the guy that made the mutagen that was turning people into mutants. He took him so he could harvest his DNA and make an army of mutants that had his martial arts prowess.
Sounds like me plenty of oven mitts that would carry the hot plate anyway. See?
Yeah. Yeah, and whenever he would fight, his catchphrase would always be hot soup, you know, like coming through hot soup, that kind of stuff. It would honestly be funny as hell watching somebody screaming, you know, hot soup, as they were coming through and beating the hell out of somebody.
Didn't Mark do that?
Sort of. That
He
was
started
when
yelling different types of soup.
that was when he was playing Evil Within 2, and whenever he would stealth kill somebody, he would act like he was a waiter at an Olive Garden. So, can I interest you in today's special?
Have you tried the soup?
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Which is interesting since Olive Garden only has like 3 different types of soup.
Have you tried the chicken and veggie? I love Olive Garden. Yes, it's delicious. And they just opened another one around here.
Yeah. It's a little bit closer than the one over by the mall.
Yeah, a little bit.
Unless you take like 20 different back roads to get there.
True.
I like Olive Garden salad. We need to go to Olive Garden Owl Drive. Knock yourself out! You're more than welcome. I could definitely go for their soup.
Yeah, seriously, Juice, anytime you want to visit, just let us know a few weeks in advance. So that way we can get the place set up and I can get the guest bed set up in the living room and you can come chill here for a while. We don't care. We enjoy your company. You and Angel can play Dead by Daylight together. I have a gaming headset now, so, you know, you won't have to rely on the TV speakers, which I know drove you crazy the last time you visited and tried to play Dead by Daylight. You can have headphones like you like.
You can get those nurse missions done.
Yeah, you can start knocking out some missions. Although by the time you actually visit, they may have done away with tome missions and just have the quest system in place, so it might be totally different.
You can get some nurse tome missions.
Payday.
Because nurse is fucking annoying, and I cannot use her to save my goddamn life. I got her adept pure out of dumb luck.
Dude, it's just like headphones!
No, I got her adept because the other people chose to be trolls.
Isn't that how you normally get the adepts? Like, with characters you aren't really good with? The people just decide to be trolling dicks the whole time, and as a result, they screw around so much you just get to kill them.
Well, that's how I got Hag 4K, which is interesting since I'm good with Hag. They, you know, they were one kill with one person, with one gen left, and then they decided to fuck around.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Leon has a goddamn flashlight, you motherfucker. I love you, but you suck.
The TV speakers did drive me crazy.
They're not that bad.
Well, it's not that. It's that most people, when they play Dead by Daylight, pick up on like the little subtle sound cues that are occurring, but you can't hear those almost at all when you're playing on the television. So, you being so good at Dead by Daylight, when you just use the TV speakers, is basically doing it on hard mode.
Well, you also have to remember, my hearing can be, you know, super sensitive.
Yeah, you actually have very acute hearing, so even though you're doing it hard mode, it's not that hard for you. It's that DVD is a game where sound matters very much. Yeah, I know, there's very subtle sound cues and stuff you have to pick up on. Angel can pick up on a lot of things just because she has really good hearing, but normally with TV speakers it's hard mode. So I'm betting if she were to go at it with, like, the headphones on, it would make her like a friggin' god at the game, even more so than she already is.
I wouldn't skip to right to God.
Yeah, we'd see. Any other game is fine, yeah.
Phasmophobia is a game I hate playing with headphones.
Aye, did you find me lost mind?
Because then you hear all of that shit like it's right standing right fucking behind you, and it's pretty irritating.
Yeah, but unfortunately, Phasmo is a game where you really need the headphones, because you need the gaming microphone to play the game right.
I guess so. Oh, why is that thing red?
Because it means I can't mine it. It's bedrock, so unbreakable.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Oh good, let's watch them die. So they got this far. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles into my dungeon.
That's too far. You need to...
I don't have any more traps because it's early game. All I got are my arrow traps and my
Spider nest
spike floor traps. Oh, wonderful. Hey, there's the diamond vein.
There are
And it's in the northeast section of the map, just like I thought it would be. Oh, shit. Okay, the spikes and stuff are holding off the heroes.
Is unstoppable.
You know, when you see a couple of people in your own party die, I would turn around and be like, you know, fuck this shit, I'm out. Wow, 5 whole tiles.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah, right? And then another squadron immediately came in and also got wiped out.
Put this in Dragon Quest 2, and they wouldn't even make it past 5 tiles.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Like, if you had, like, all of those traps, you'd be good. But here, I am limited. See, I got my spike traps and my arrow traps. I have a Thrasher and a, you know, Indiana Jones rolling boulder trap. But neither of those are really good. You have to trigger them, like, yourself. I prefer these auto traps. Stuff that will kill my enemies for me.
Yeah.
So I don't have to pay attention. I can go and do my own thing.
Again, put this in Builders 2. They make it through one tile, 2 tops.
Yeah, right.
You would get to see my, what was it you said? Sadistic creative side.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, the little snots are wiping out the last of the dungeon walls, and finally found the diamond vein, right here. And I knew it was going to be guarded by some sort of creatures. Because it was guarded by a bunch of spiders.
You know, it's funny. I could have taken all of that down now that I have complete control of the island that I'm in-game.
Mm-hmm.
But it's so funny to see the monsters that spawn in, you know, the scorpions and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And they still try to go up that entire alleyway. And they barely make it, like... They make it, like, a foot in and they're dead.
That's awesome.
And I just go in and collect the little hearts. It's like, thanks, guys! And then another one spawns in and he tries to follow me, and it's like, yeah, no, don't do that. It's like, I tried to tell you, don't listen to me.
Okay, go ahead and build a little treasury here around the diamond vein. And that'll speed up money production, because then they can just mine it and dump it on the floor.
Cool. So, is there a way for you to get strong enough to mine bedrock?
No. As far as I know, Dungeons 3 didn't do the thing where you, like, strengthen the little snots so they can bust through different materials. That's the thing in Dungeons 4, because it goes from, like, normal dirt to, like, stone, and then, you know, tougher stones and stuff, but bedrock is always the thing that marks the edges of the map.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, now they're mining the diamond, and they can just dump it off and then get right back to work. So my money is skyrockets because of it.
You got lucky with the first death
You
hammer.
know, you could do
The
so much
second
with that
will
room.
destroy your dungeon.
Oh yeah, I'm betting if this game just could do, like, a sandbox mode where you could just build a dungeon, you'd have a fuck ton of fun with it.
Oh, I would have so
Heroes
much
are
fun.
on their way to one of your islands of evilness.
Islands of evilness. What is an island of evilness?
It is where I harvest my evil energy from. And it is saying that they are attacking the one that's just north of the dungeon gate. So if I go ahead and do this...
Oh, it's a whole 80 degrees.
An island of evilness is being attacked.
Grab an umbrella. Thunderstorms possible after 5 p.m. That's what you said about noon!
That's a bitch.
Make up your goddamn mind!
Yeah, the whole reason we stayed in was because it was supposed to start raining around noon, and now it's like, oh yeah, no, it's actually going to start raining around, you know, like 5. Fuck you.
Yeah. Well, supposed to rain tomorrow and Thursday and Friday. Saturday and Sunday are
There
supposed
are
to be in
enemies in your
the
dungeon.
high 60s. Sunday's supposed to be 69, and I wish I was kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, where the hell is Holly when I need her? Oh wait, she's at work.
I think so.
Yeah, because didn't you say this was one of the 10 hours?
Yeah. Okay. Talia's at full power. Little Snots are at full power. Okay. Need more money if I want to get more creatures.
Well, we're at the 2-hour mark, so if you wanted to pause the stream, go and deposit that thing, come back and redo it.
I'd like to finish this level first, and then we can go
And then you can come back and...
start the next level
Yeah.
with another stream.
Yeah. Since, you know, apparently the thing can't decide what it wants to fucking do with its life.
Very true.
Bye-bye, baby.
It's payday.
Well, I'm guessing this is the magic crystal tower we're supposed to be destroying. Oh, there are guard towers.
So someone wasn't entirely stupid.
Apparently not. And now the other one.
Again, the narrator seems suspicious of quiet.
He's gonna start talking once I start trying to destroy the magic tower. Because that's a story event.
Showed him.
Hey! Hands off my SLD-26 magical tower shield generator!
Hey, Grimly. Your toys break easily. My pals barely got their hands on it and it broke. So, people, let's have a look at this second death hammer, shall we?
Keep your hands to yourself and I'll bite your fingers off, you goddamned wench. Right, men, prepare the Death Hammer!
Grimly seemed a little desperate upon seeing the occasionally gigging as a stand-up comedian evil turned out to be a brilliant strategist. It relentlessly sent its armies towards the second Death Hammer.
Yeah, I love the narrator.
Who writes this? And please tell me they got a raise for that.
I know, right? Good shit.
Because some of these are just, they're stupid, but they're funny stupid.
Yeah, and that's why it's great.
Like, oh my god, but really that was the best he could do, but he's still funny as hell.
Oh, these things are pretty fragile, aren't they? Grimly, I think I accidentally broke both your hammers. I'm so sorry.
I'll strangle you in my bare hands, girl! You're God's damn disgusting!
In order to make sure we don't have to cut out all of Grimly's cursing, I'll just take over here. The brilliant evil had succeeded. The second dwarven hammer was also
You know,
history.
calling
and
someone
its
a
army
goddamn
marched inexorably
wench
towards the
kind of
dwarven
loses its
town of
effectiveness when you put the
Something
plural
else
on
permeated
God.
The smell of metalworking that wafted
I mean, I
through the
know
city
that,
towards
you know,
the dungeon.
because they obviously
smell
believe in multiple
of the
gods, I'm
dwarf.
just saying, it just seems a little
For
less...
good reason, too. We're
insulting.
going to tear their city apart. We could still return to the side of good. Let me think about it for a second. No.
Okay, gonna... Must be cast near... Okay, there. I just did that, so I would have a way to
No.
grimly...
Okay, so that's your objective.
Yeah, and it changes as the story goes on. Because stuff can happen that will upset what's going on, and you gotta pivot real fast. You know, based on the story objectives.
Fair enough.
Evil is unstoppable.
Hey, Talia, I have a surprise for you. You know that all good things come in threes?
Honestly, do you have another one of those damn death hammers?
Hey, Death Hammer. Ha! I have 3 Death Hammers!
What? The whole thing times 3? Not very imaginative, if you ask me. You are so...
Stop! Hammer time!
Oh,
Together,
Jesus
the 3
Christ.
death hammers had a lot more power than a single one. It would certainly be better for the dungeon heart if they too were quickly put
How
out of
much
action.
did MC Hammer pay you for that?
Right?
Wait. He said all good things come in 3s. But they had only destroyed 2 Death Hammers, so that he has 3 more, so he only has 5. He needs 1 more to make it even sense.
Yeah,
The math does not lie!
they keep taking shots at the rule of 3s joke. Because they were like, oh yeah, you have the 3 Gehenna stones, and it's like, now you have to go after the 4th one. You said the rule of 3s, though! No, I didn't say anything about that. No, I didn't.
Yes, you
And-
did! Roll the tape back!
Yeah, and now they're like, yeah, all good things come in 3s. But, you know, after 2 singular Death Hammers, nothing to do with 3 there, then he immediately jumps to,
I have 3 Death Hammers!
yeah, having 3 at once, like you said, so it's kind of some bullshit.
Everything evil comes...
Oof. Okay. Yeah, no. Ugh.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Well, good for them. They aren't going to make it very far. Motherfucker, they broke one of my traps. In fact, they broke a few of my traps.
Assholes! Send him a bill.
Ah, crap, my orcs died. And they don't just come back. I gotta buy more. There we go. And a couple more banshees. And I need to make more graves, just in case I get more banshees past that. Okay, I gotta let all my banshees and zombies heal up, because if I'm about to go into the final area... Okay. Okay, good, good. The orcs are working on replacing the traps that got busted. Alright, and actually, let's tear out the old treasury. Okay. 1 second, folks. Hello?
Oh, the filter. Oh,
Oh,
crap.
I forgot about that.
I totally forgot.
We get so busy doing other chores. Sorry.
As long as I can lean in, you don't have to take everything out.
Well, there's a Christmas tree in the way.
Yeah.
Oh, God, sorry about that. We're usually pretty good about that.
Oh, you're fine.
There was a lot going on yesterday and trying to get chores done today, you know?
Oh, I definitely feeling.
Oh, yeah, you're the guy around here that does chores professionally, and what am I saying?
Well, yeah, that you ain't wrong there either. Alrighty, you guys have a good day.
Have a good one.
Okay.
Okay, well, that was, you know.
Let me use the bathroom.
Oh, God. Okay, sorry about that. Folks, we forgot that building maintenance was coming by to replace the filter in the air conditioning system. Hi, Win. Hi, Win.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like my army is still healing. Yeah, they're mostly at half health right now. Alright, give them more time. And once they're ready, we will attack grimly at his bed and put an end to them once and for all. Okay, good. The little snots are clearing out all the treasures that were in the old treasury and taking them to the new one. Look at this, just a squadron of them walking along with gold and potions and magic tomes. So how you doing today, Win? Max out the creature count. Okay, so it looks like the only thing I would have left... unlock Nagas, just because. Yeah, the only thing I'd have left to actually invest in would be the power of my undead troops. How is everyone doing? Well, I've asked you that already, Win, but we're doing good. We were expecting to get storms around noon today, but apparently they're holding off until 5. So, in the meantime, was doing a stream, and after I finish this level, we're gonna run down to the bank so I can deposit a check, and then when we get back, I'm probably gonna do more dungeons. This is a fun-ass game. Unless Angel wants to do something, but, you know, we'll see how that goes. Aw, man, my portal disappeared. I waited too long. Damn it. Okay, hold on. Okay.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
And now we can let these guys die. I'm doing well, I think. I played Overwatch with some streamer friends for a few hours. Ooh, fun!
Jinx.
Command me.
Alright, go ahead and set that as the target location.
Payday.
I guess I streamed some Bloodborne last Friday. Ooh, that's always fun.
Ooh.
Bloodborne is a great game. Everyone said it's From Software's best, and I do have to agree.
I prefer Demon Souls, honestly.
Been a tad exhausted mentally, so I didn't stream yesterday. Everybody needs a break now and then.
Hey, everyone's... You gotta take care of your mental health. That's gotta be most important.
Yeah, it's definitely a big thing. Probably stream today in a few hours. Ooh, fun. More Bloodborne, cool. Hey, Bloodborne's a great game.
Yeah. It is fun. Or it looks fun.
Yeah, I love watching like the lore videos for that and learning about it. Spent all my time yesterday planning what to do today. Okay. Juice says, next time I stream will be Honkai and we'll be pulling gachas for Anaxa. Pray for me. It is, I got all the achievements for it. Oh, wow. Getting the Platin Bloodborne is pretty difficult, honestly.
But impressive.
Yes. Prayers in chat for Juice for their gacha pulls. What do you mean not really win? It's a FromSoft game. Getting the plat means basically beating every single boss in the game. And getting like all the different endings and lots of other bullshit. It was pretty easy, explains why 6% of gamers have it. Well, it's a super popular game, so that's not surprising so many people would have it, not because it's, you know, easy to get, but because so many people have tried.
And again, determination is a powerful motivator.
True.
Bragging rights for getting the platinum in a From Software game is also, you know, powerful motivator.
True.
Like, yay, I got the platinum in a Dark Souls game! How many controllers and television sets did you go through?
Right.
That's not the point! The point is I got one!
Time for the 3 hammers! Yeah, that doesn't really roll off the it's alright, does it? Never mind. Trash the dungeon!
And I only went through 2 because my wife said if I broke another one, she wouldn't let me get the 3rd TV.
I should brag a lot more. I've got multiple FromSoft plats without breaking or damaging anything. Damn, that is actually really impressive.
Yeah, it is.
So, that's the way you want it. I'll take care of you myself. For death and glory, the horn of Grimly Hammerhand shall sound in the deep one last time. Men, let this be the hour when we draw swords together. Now for wrath, now for ruin, and the Red Dawn!
Finally, we meet Grimly. Your final hour has come.
Keep putting more power into my undead. I wonder if I have any spells that could help. Demon Strength. Increase the damage dealt by all affected creatures. Oh! Meteor. To me, a game isn't worth playing if you keep getting angry at it, but I have a weird collection of plats.
I mean... I guess.
Yeah, that's all subject to the actual player and what they think of it. Kill him!
Kill him dead.
Yeah!
You pay for this, you damn brat!
With these words, Grimly the Dwarven King breathed his last.
That's what I got with Dead
Aware
Island 2.
Victory
Cool.
for evil. Ha! All the legends and stories that revolve around good heroes. Utter nonsense. In the end, evil will always triumph. Time to enjoy my victory.
Talia, what have you done? You killed Grimly. I will have to punish you for this. Stay where you are. I'll be there in a couple of hours.
Apparently, Tanos was anything but enthusiastic about his foster daughter's deeds. The insightful evil knew that a confrontation was not yet advisable and ordered Talia to travel west. Always west.
We could always wait for Father and try to explain everything to him. Oi, 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 oh, come on. Even my good side can't be naive. He'll skin me alive if he gets his hands on me. There's no way I should get anywhere near him until his anger is cooled. Unfortunately, I'm afraid I have to agree with my evil me. We should let the grass grow over the whole thing first.
Oh, good and evil in agreement. A rare stroke of luck, I'd say. So, it was time to run.
Victory!
Here, the only problem was, as usual, his own death. After the Dwarven King Grimly suffered a premature death at the hands of the hero-beating evil's armies, the Dark Elf Talia got herself out of dodge. She took the evil creatures and retreated into the tunnels and mines of Steelsmith, which were connected to the most remote places in the world. The hasty departure proved to be very wise indeed, for shortly afterwards, Tanos appeared on the scene, and with him, a mighty army of good. When he found his dwarven friend's lifeless body, he screamed his pent-up anger out into the world, as overly emotional heroes are often prone to do. A few hours later, Tanos gathered with his 2 remaining comrades and commanders in his tent. We will now repeat approximately what was said. I, the evil will destroy us. We are lost. Wail, wail, and so on. In the
Wow.
end, Thanos called his fellow soldiers to order and commanded them to return to their respective empires and strengthen their defenses. So it was time to do what all good folks do. Hide themselves behind thick walls in fear and hope that the storm would pass them by and hit the others. How exceedingly honorable.
What
In
the
the
fuck?
meantime, Thanos sent out some spies to track down his evil student. The Dark Elf had, by then,
Question.
beaten her
Why
way
does
through
the
the minds
dog
of Steel
have to
Smith,
stay outside?
accidentally
Guard dog.
awakened an army,
I
and
know,
fled
but,
from a
I mean,
whip-swinging
then
demon.
he's gonna be the first to
These are
die.
stuff that happens when traveling
Poor
through
puppy.
dwarven tunnels.
People
At
did not
least
take
they
good
had
care of
left
their
Thanos
animals.
and the armies of good far behind them, and now moved almost unmolested through the countryside, determined to continue spreading chaos and horror. Everything has...
Okay.
Does it autosave?
Since I've already beaten the campaign, I can just play whatever levels, so I'm not even really playing through a story right now, I'm just replaying levels.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, hold on. Last platinum I got was Dead Island 2. Yeah, I got that. Oh my god, Dark Elf, let's go. Yes, Juice, the main character of this game is Dark Elf. That was, like, the whole point of it.
More fun platinum, enter the...
Most fun. Let's see, he says Dead Island 2, Rainbow Six Siege, Elden Ring, Bloodborne, Ender Lilies, Nier Automata, After Image, Infamous Second Son, Code Vein, Knight of Azure 1 and 2, Tales of Arise, Tales of Berseria, Tales of Zestiria, and a few more. But the most fun plat he's gotten is Enter the Gungeon.
Wow, not bragging or anything.
Okay, so that is where we're going to end it for now, because as I said, I need to run by the bank. But
Before
that,
it does start pouring.
yeah, but that shouldn't take more than like half an hour or an hour, and then, you know, we might stop by the store to get something for dinner, then we'll be home, do some more streaming. So, do you want to send them out on a raid or just kill them?
Yeah, let's do a raid.
Okay.
Let's see. Sacred's on.
There's also Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, and Demon Souls.
Okay, we get it.
But Demon Souls was easy.
Sacred's on.
Okay. Alright, so we'll send you all over to Sacred Girl.
Yeah, she's playing Castlevania Legacy of Darkness.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah, oh my god, this game is pixely as fuck.
I can tell.
But I think that's part of why it's... And she just died.
Heh. Fine. My phone hates me.
Yeah, it tends to. Which is kind of bullshit. Got it.
You got the raid going?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so we're sending y'all over to Sacred Girl 89, who's playing some Castlevania. So, thank you all so much for watching. We had an awesome time and hope you did too. If you like this video, please like, follow, and subscribe. And we hope to
And
see
thank you, Unreal Gen, for the follow!
And thank you, Onryo Gem, for the follow. If you like this video, please like, follow, and subscribe. And we hope to see every last one of you in the next video. Goodbye.